36 points.
Look at how much bigger he is than Rudy Gobert.
11 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 blocks. I mean,
like, come on. Like, this is people. You got to get used to it. Like, we talk about Zion and we talk about LeBron James.
Well,
we talk about
what?
You're going to hear a lot about him, hopefully, for the next 20 years.
And guess who we were hearing a lot about him from?
Who?
A couple of MVPs. Take a listen.
Damn bet. They were.
He's incredible, man. Like, I believe in 2045, everybody is going to look like Victor. He has the chance to be one of the best, not in his age or not in Europe, one of the best to ever play this game. Like, we have never seen something like that before. We got to get ready for this kid, you know. He's gonna be really good.
And the evolution of the game is taking us this far. You know what I'm saying? When we got 7'5" dudes able to do everything on the court. The league's really in trouble when he comes in. I want to see how it plays out.
I mean, it's obviously an honor to see such great people talk like this about me, but it really doesn't change anything. The thing is, I didn't do anything yet. I didn't play a game in the NBA yet. I wasn't drafted, and so I gotta stay focused to reach my goals.
So I was so excited to talk about this game that Zach Lowe, welcome in. I was texting you about this. I was texting Richard Jefferson about this. Guess who was the only one who texted me back? It wasn't Richard.
Well, I was watching all of Zach's breakdown. It was outstanding. It was Zach. You were outstanding with your breakdown.
It was Zach that was texting me back. But here's what stood out to me, gentlemen. And I really want to just dive into this. I'm going to test what you guys think because I'm just curious your thoughts. Let's just get right into this because here's the thing. Watch, it takes him how many steps to get to the corner here, and then look at how high his release point is on that. And then this next clip is really what I want to show you. Richard, you pointed this out. The guard that switches onto him
is my size.
Height. And Wembanyama just makes him look so small. So how are you supposed to guard that?
Are you asking me
Yes.
personally? The thing that I would do with him is you can't give him space, right? Steph Curry loves space. He creates it through movement. Kevin Durant needs space. He creates it with his elevation and his length and his size. LeBron James needs space. He creates it with his athleticism and his strength. Every player needs space. He has a combination of things that we have never seen. 7'5", high release point, elevation on his jump shot, quickness, footwork, all of the things that you put into it that's the scariest thing that we've ever seen.
Wait, back up 1 second, though, because we were talking about this a little bit in the newsroom. And, Zach, I'm curious your take on this. You told me that everybody in the NBA, what we're chasing right now is space.
Yes.
Everyone wants space. But for Victor Wembanyama, this is completely different when we talk about space.
He is space. He is the embodiment of a human space because if you crowd him, he can elevate over you. If you give him space, and again, you see because his skill, he can take one dribble. He only needs a fraction of the space. Steph Curry has to work extremely hard. That's what makes him special to get his space. This guy can take one dribble and the stride and the length and then the elevation. On top of it, the accuracy. That's the scariest thing. I won't say as good of a shooter as Kevin Durant, but like if someone told you in 5 years he could shoot like Kevin Durant, there's not a basketball mind in the world that would be surprised to hear that when you look at his form and and the way he shoots the ball already.
Zach?
He's the best prospect since LeBron James, which is almost 20 years ago. And to RJ's point, Kevin Durant's 7 feet tall. Michael Porter Jr. is 6'10", and we talk all about how their jump shots are unblockable. They don't need any space. It's not fair. They just jump up and really. This guy is half a foot taller than those two guys. It's absolutely ridiculous. And defensively, you talked about space. He might as well be in 4 spaces at once. He can rotate from the elbow to the opposite side of the rim before you even realize what's happened, and your layup has been pinned on the backboard. The guy is going to change the geometry of the game. And this thing, these 2 games in Vegas, these showcases, they never live up to the hype. This one exceeded the hype by so much that it's created its own rolling train of hype going forward. It was absolutely incredible, and this dude is ridiculous.
I want you guys to roll my tape before I add something to what Zach said that was over the top accurate, but not even close enough. Again, this to me is the most important part of his game. The fact that he can post up. Again, he's got the footwork. Those size 20s are working right now. Here, look, he's working, he's bouncing, step back. He's got a step back jumper already at 7'4". A step back jumper is next level. Now, again, here, out here in space, look, working, taking the time. He's handling contact. When he elevates, there's no one there. That basically means he's shooting in a gym by himself. And when you can do that, players' accuracy goes up. But this is the one thing I want to say. Where's my camera? Zachary said that he is the best prospect we've seen since LeBron James. If LeBron James at that exact moment showed up, Victor would go higher than him. LeBron James and all the things that we saw, and I'm not saying that he's going to be better than LeBron James. What I am saying is right now, I remember LeBron James 20 years ago. That player was 6'7". This person is 7'4". LeBron James would be number 2 if he was the exact same age coming in the exact same draft. LeBron James would be number 2. That's how crazy this kid is as a prospect. Am I lying, Zach? Am I lying?
You are not. I agree. Look, you can't teach height, and height with this kind of handle and fluidity is absolutely unprecedented. I agree with you, actually. It's crazy to say. I think LeBron would have been the number 2 pick in the draft, and he might be the greatest player of all time. Yeah,
greatest player ever coming out of high school. There had never been a more hyped player coming out of high school until now, because we're all on board this bad boy.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.